Morning children, today we are here to discuss Unit 8 Floating Bodies. Within this chapter, we are going to discuss about measuring of atmospheric pressure. How we can measure atmospheric pressure? Now we are going to discuss. What is atmospheric pressure? Already we have studied in previous activity, previous class. Now, how we can measure? To measure this particular atmospheric pressure, we require two devices called as aneroid barometer as well as mercury barometer. When it comes to mercury, by using mercury barometer, now we are going to identify atmospheric pressure. This mercury barometer is first invented by one scientist named called as Purcell. He discovered this particular mercury barometer, whose formula is mercury formula is what Hg. We can take it up mercury. At normal atmospheric pressure, if I take it up, how we can place it up? I have taken a ball in which mercury is placed. I have taken a glass tube, U-shaped glass tube. I have taken it up and I added mercury such that by placing thumb, I am shaking vigorously so that no air bubble will be existing and fill it completely with mercury and immerse within this particular ball invertedly. As I am placing invertedly, what happens there itself? The level of mercury will be slightly fall down. Why means force exerting on mercury will be existing, and mercury will be exerting force on this particular column, and the force is existing on this particular mercury also will be applied within the particular glass tube, and that particular value is nothing but is equal to 76 centimeters sea level, which is equal to 1 atmospheric pressure. Which is equal to what? 1 atmospheric pressure. The weight of air column in the glass tube, here this is nothing but what? Air column is existing there itself. Up to here the air column is existing there. The weight of air column in the glass tube is equal to the weight of this particular air column. Weight is nothing but what? W is equal to mass into acceleration due to gravity. It is exactly equal to the force applied on it by mercury. This mercury is exerting certain force on that particular weight existing by the particular air column in a glass tube. Means what force applied by mercury in a ball due to what pressure it is exerting pressure? Atmospheric pressure. One force, mercury is exerting force on the air, the column, the weight of the particular column, on the weight of the particular column from which a force is exerting. On that particular force, mercury is exerting force due to what? Atmospheric pressure, we can give it up. These both, the force exerting by this particular column towards mercury and mercury exerting force, both will be remaining as what? Equal. Force exerting by mercury, force exerting by air column. Air column is equal to force exerting by mercury. We can give it up. Both forces are equal but in opposite direction. One it is acting downward direction, other one is acting in upward direction. Now coming to what? Weight of this particular mercury column, I would like to calculate it up as I am measuring atmospheric pressure. Weight of mercury column W is equal to what? Weight means what here is according to formula? Mass into acceleration due to gravity. As we are performing on surface of the earth, acceleration due to gravity will be existing. Therefore, mass of mercury into acceleration due to gravity. But we know that mass of mercury means what here? Mercury is filled in what? Glass tube there itself. Therefore, volume of that particular glass tube, density into, where here how we can calculate? Density is equal to mass per unit volume. Therefore, if I require that itself mass of mercury, I have to multiply with what? Density into volume I have to multiply. Therefore, volume into density into acceleration due to gravity, I call it up. Whereas density is represented with one symbol, that symbol is called as rho. Volume can be given in as what? Volume is nothing but what? Surface area of that particular glass tube. Area of this area of this particular glass tube into height of this particular glass tube. We require both things. Area we require it up, simultaneously we require what? Height also there. Therefore, surface area of glass tube into height of the column. Height of the column, that is what? How much force it is exerting there. Height of that particular column, not total height of glass tube. It is height of that particular column into acceleration due to gravity. Therefore, weight of the mercury column W is equal to rho, which represents density, whereas surface area means what? Capital A are taken here. Height I have taken as what? Height of the column is equal to small h I have taken, and acceleration due to gravity is what? G. Therefore, rho into A into h into G will give us weight of the column there itself. It's a mercury column there itself. If I am considering P naught be the atmospheric pressure, P naught be the atmospheric pressure, force on column due to atmospheric pressure is equal to how much? Area, in which it is acting as glass tube, therefore area of that particular tube into P naught will give us force exerting on that particular surface. Then formula will be what? P naught into A. P naught into A will be equal to what? P into A into H. Why means weight of the column is equal force exerting by mercury column as well as force exerting by mercury. Both are equal. Therefore, force is nothing but what? F is equal to ma. Whereas force and W mg, force as well as weight both are equal. Therefore, what happened? W will be equal to nothing but what? Force exerting. P naught A is equal to rho into A H into G. A will be get cancelled. As they are similar, P naught is equal to rho into H into G, where P naught is density of mercury. G is acceleration due to gravity. Therefore, these two will remain constant. Density of mercury is what? 13.6 gram per cubic centimeter. G is nothing but what? 9.8 meters per second square. As these two are constant, as H value varies, if you know the height of that particular one, easily we can calculate pressure exerting at that particular atmospheric pressure exerting at the point. Therefore, substituting values, P naught is equal to H into G. Rho, height is equal to how much? 76 centimeter is equal to 1 dot radius in it up. 76 centimeter it is. 76 converted into meter. 76 into 10 1 centimeter is equal to 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. Therefore, what happened? 76 into 10 to the power of square into meters. Meter we can take it up. Similarly, density of mercury is almost 13.6 gram per cubic centimeter converted into kg per kilometer cube. Therefore, into 10 to the power of cube kg per meter cube volume if we are taking it up. Gravity is how much? Meter per second. Why means gravity is existing in meter per second. Convert this one centimeter as well as centimeter into meter, gram per centimeter cube into kg per meter cube data. If I multiply with 10 square with 100, it will convert into what? Meter. If I multiply with 1000, it will convert into what? Kg per meter cube. Gravity is equal to how much? That one. Substitute P naught is equal to P rho into H into G, whose value is equal to how much it is value equal to 13.6 into 13.6 into 10 to the power of 3, 76 into 10 square as well as 9.8 into 9.8 overall kg per meter cube into meter per second square. If I take meter multiplying that itself, 13.6 into all values will take it up. 13.6 into 76 into 9.8 into 10 to the power of square 10 square 10 cube as well as 10 square into kg per meter cube into meter per second square. 1 meter will be get cancelled here, meter square will be get existing. Therefore value will be equal to how much? Multiplication of value is all. If I am doing it up 1.01 into 10 to the power of 3 to the 5 will be there, a to the power of m into a to the power of n, a to the power of m plus n. Therefore 3 plus 2 is equal to how much? 5 into kg per meter square into meter per second square. It will be get existing there. 1.01 into 10 to the power of 5 kg per meter square into meter per second square. It will be get existing. Meter per meter square into that one it will be there. And again converted to meter per second square is equal to converting into units itself. We know that 1 kg meter per second square is equal to 1 Newton is equal to 1 Newton. Hence, what will get there? P naught is equal to 1.01 into 10 to the power of 1.01 into 10 to the power of 5 Newton or kg meter per second square is equal to kg meter per second square. This total by 1 meter it get cancelled. Meter per second square is equal to how much? Newton it is. Therefore, Newton completed. What else is remaining there? Meter square is remaining. Meter square. But we know that 1 Newton per meter square is equal to 1 Pascal it is. It is equal to how much there? 1 Pascal. Therefore, P naught is equal to 1.01 into 10 to the power of 1 atmosphere. It is equal to what? 10 to the power of 5 Newton per meter square is equal to how much it is? 1 atmosphere. 1 atmospheric pressure. Therefore, 1 Newton per meter square is equal to how much here? 1 Newton per meter square is equal to how much here? Pascal. Therefore, the value will be given in that particular way. That is equal to Pascal. We can give it up. That is 1 atmosphere is equal to 1.01 into 10 to the power of 5 Pascal. It will be there. That is the value. How to measure this? In this particular way, we can measure the atmospheric pressure of atmospheric pressure. Thank you, children. Try to as it is a calculation part, try to watch 2 to 3 times and try to gain knowledge. Thank you, children, for watching.